I will be turning on the audio now, Tasha. Thank you. So we are back here again. Gonna adjust some of this. There we go. Perfect. So, welcome back. Where is my map? There it is. And you guys, of course, are in Oakhurst. You guys wake up to the smell of pancakes, bacon, and what smells to be a sweet lavender syrup of some kind. And you guys can smell it wafting up from the kitchen and upward towards the rooms that you guys, of course, had acquired. You guys are all able to go down for the day. Now, some of you did have a few dreams. Some of them were great dreams. Some of them actually were really, really nice. Some of them a little bit more strange. But not as scary as the ones you've had before. Still weird. Still fucking weird. But not as creepy crazy. You guys can hear the kiddos downstairs. You hear Molly going, "Alright, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, toss the pancake!" And you guys hear at one point a of something hitting the ground. And Dim going, "Yeah! I got it! My sword, right in the middle." You guys can stay in your room if you'd like, or you guys can go downstairs.
Karker is immediately downstairs.
Yeah.
Karker heard
like,
kids in the kitchen and was just like,
so
let's help burn the house down.
Roll a perception for me. Everyone who's going downstairs, I want you guys to roll perception to see if you guys kind of figure out what the kids just did.
12.
14 plus... What's my perception for? 18.
Perfect.
First roll of the day, and it was a fucking natural 20.
Hey! That's always good. You guys can all pretty much, you guys all arrive, and you guys see Molly with some of the flapjacks in hand, and she's basically being the skeet person. They're skeet shooting, but with a sword. So kind of like Fruit Samurai, whatever the frick it's called.
Fruit slasher, fruit ninja.
Fruit ninja, that's what it is. So she's tossing pancakes at him, and he is cutting them as they are being thrown at him. You guys see Lucas on the other side eating his pancakes silently, watching this happen. He looks a little hungover. His shaggy kind of burgundy hair is low. His kind of gold eyes are like... as he takes a morning glass of beer and chugging it down.
That's not gonna help the hangover!
If I stay drunk, then it won't have an effect. Come.
You're not drunk.
Come, eat. Come eat. He kind of motions you guys to the table. Lucas kind of motions to each of you guys, like, different things that they have. He has the pancakes with a lavender maple syrup infusion. There's apple butter on the table. There's bacon. There's fresh fruit. And there's a beautiful bouquet of freshly picked lavender in the very middle, scattered in with a little white daisies. The daisies are a little off. It seems like maybe Molly picked some this morning and decided to add them into the bouquet.
Cute.
Lucas turns to you, Karakir, and hands you an envelope.
Am I allowed to open this, or is this for someone else?
You were the one that asked for it.
Oh! Wonderful, thank you.
You're welcome. Are you going
I'm going to open it.
Open it immediately? Okay.
Absolutely. Karakir is not fucking around. Karakir is anxious as shit.
Yeah. There's rumors on here of things. just like kind of rumors and whatnot. The easiest one is the Ellingmere Mountains. They're looking towards the south side, is a rumored place for a dragon to reside. That seems to be the most common location. There is another one who is said to be in cahoots with a golden dragon in where is it? In Windwork. A gentleman named Vinter Shoreluck. So so he's basically like the easiest way to locate exactly where they are, or get in contact with a golden dragon that can probably lead you to a silver dragon, is Vinter Shoreluck.
Okay.
He is a high wizard in Windwork.
Okay. Can you stop that? How do you spell?
Vynter, so it's Vinter.
Yes.
Luck.
Vinter. That's... Why did you autocorrect to content? No. But thank you, folks. Vinter Shoreluck.
He also says that if you do want to get in contact with someone that could get you information, there is a information broker who also resides in Windwork as well. Their name is Talon Geist.
I love that name. How do you spell Geist? Geist?
Guiste.
Awesome. Ow, cut that out.
Is
there anything else in the letter?
Basically, with a little note next to Talon, he really likes lavender wine. So you see on the table is a finely wrapped thing of lavender wine for you. Use that to butter him up.
See, I'm gonna fall in love with this man. Cut it out. See, you thought of everything.
Well, it's kind of my thing that I do if I'm not doing this.
Very appreciative. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Who else is in, like, the area with me? I assume both Thana and Elle.
Yeah, I'm assuming you did it at the table.
I'm gonna hand them the letter, too, so that they can also know the information.
Okay.
Sorry, I keep getting distracted by my cat. He's looking at me all lovingly.
You're fine. But yes, so basically what's in the note is that the Silver Dragon is probably going to be in the southern mountain pass area, closer to the Badlands location. That's the rumor. Vinter Shoreluck has access to a golden dragon. So he basically will be like, I can help you that way. And then if you want information basically about anything and everyone, talk to Talon Geist. He's an information broker. And the thing about this, you see also a little like note that Lucas has jotted down is he only sells information once, never twice. Once it's sold, he never sells it again.
Okay, yep.
So if someone else has also looked into the information you want, he may or may not have it, or he does have it and he just doesn't want to fucking tell you because it's his code of conduct.
Wonderful. Okay.
Alright, so you guys have that information. it is up to you how you would like to utilize it. You guys do have the options, of course, is to go back to Mossley and do the delivery to Kaya with his wine, or you guys can go someplace else instead, because technically you do now have the information. But Kaya did put you in the right direction to get said information.
Wonderful. I mean, I suppose we should finish Kaya's request since he did lead us to Lucas.
Elle, Thanna, what do you guys suppose?
I agree. We can go do what Kaya said.
Thanna, what do you suppose?
Emma, have you perished? Are you
Yeah.
okay?
You good? Ah! Emma! Are you around? I miss you.
Did you die?
I mean, she did say that they were having a storm up in Canada, so that might have, like, fucked some shit up.
Oh, that is true.
So, we will pretend she's like, yeah, I'm good for the idea, guys.
Hmm.
Okay. So,
Hello. Do you
Oh.
guys hear me?
yeah.
Hello? You guys?
Hello.
Oh, there you are.
Hi! Okay, oh my god, I was downstairs getting dinner.
Oh.
And like, I could hear you guys I could hear you guys in my headset the whole time. And you're like, hello? And I was like talking and trying to get your attention.
Good God.
Yeah, no, I was listening to everything.
Okay.
I don't know why I did that, I'm sorry.
Okay.
You're fine. You're fine.
Alright. On to drop off the wine.
Yep. On your way to drop off the wine, then. Alright, so, is there anything you guys want to do in Oakhurst before you guys pack up and go? You guys can go back into town, you guys can play with the kids, you guys can get more information from Lucas if you want. Ask questions, it's up to you.
Elle votes for playing with the kids.
Okay. Are you gonna give
Karakir is gonna ask
Devin
Lucas
his
about the kids'
first
parents
weapon?
while Elle is distracting the children.
You gonna give him his first, like, lesson on how to use a short sword?
Yes.
Okay. Elle, I would like you to roll... Are you proficient in a short sword?
Yes.
Perfect. Please roll performance for me with your proficiency bonus.
Let's see. What is that proficiency bonus? How do I find that proficiency bonus?
So, for you, darling. Proficiency is a +3 for you.
+3. Okay.
It's right next to your walking speed.
Okay. Alright, so... 15? I believe it's 15.
Ironically, that's exactly what Devin rolled. Like, just straight rolled was a 15. Yeah, no, that was more than enough to have him. He's basically watching you and going along with it, and he's mimicking you. Like, there's a few mistakes here and there because he is a kid. But damn, this kid's talented for being like a tiny little asshole. Like, damn. All right. Like, he's going right along with you and going like, jab, jab, guard, jab, jab, like, doing pretty good. You're actually, like, a little bit proud. You have a moment in there where you're like, so I can do this. Am I good at this? There's like a sense of, like, could I Is this something like I have a talent for just naturally? Interesting. Like, it's a good moment for you. You're just like, what? Kark here, you wanted to ask about the kids. So, Lucas is there. Drinking his food. Drinking and eating. Drinking his food. Well, I mean, he is drinking beer.
Drinking his food.
He is drinking beer. He kind of looks up and he looks at Molly and Devin and he goes, yeah, so, their parents, Jeremiah and Minnie Carelock, they're archaeologists, really smart people.
Names are wonderful.
If you, they were supposed to be back, like I said, like, a little while ago. Like, I've been looking after the kids for a while, but they're good people. It's very fucking
Know where they
smart.
were last?
They were in the ruins. They were in the ruins.
I'm not surprised
in,
with kids like that.
Yeah. Athenley. They were in Athenley. It's kind of like a university location, but there's some really old ruins of Vesper, which are really close by that location. Some guy, I don't remember all the details, but some rich noble, Rue something, hired a whole group of people to basically excavate this temple and try and find history in that location that's been lost or something. I'm not completely sure, but Jeremiah and Minnie, they left for a while, and I did receive a letter from a Marjorie Keene a while ago. She did it on their behalf. I'm not completely sure of everything, but she was just doing a check-in, and she sent some money along with it for the kids, but I haven't heard anything specifically from Jeremiah or Minnie.
Mm-hmm. Do you think they're okay?
Considering they've left their kids behind for this long, even I don't know. They were expected to be there for a week, maybe 2 weeks at most, and they've been gone for way longer than that. But I would go see it myself, but I don't want to leave the kids behind. Not again. They don't deserve that.
I think I speak for the three of us when I say this, when I think we should go and look for them.
If you do...
Kids shouldn't be without their parents.
Yeah, if you do, let me know. I can try to find that letter again. From, Marjorie.
I really appreciate that. I'll ask my companions, and I have no doubt they'll agree, because those children are lovely.
They're good kids.
We have immediately fallen in love, I think.
They got me wrapped around their finger.
I can tell.
He kind of like leans back before kind of watching as a few people start coming in and out. It seems that he's getting his workers in for the day, for the vineyard and for the winery and everything. And so he starts like cleaning the table. A smaller woman comes by. She kind of has like a silvery blondish hair, kind of short like a chop. And she kind of comes over to the kids and she kind of clasps her hands together and she's like, all right, everyone. If you don't mind, I have to take these two. I'm going to be teaching them a little bit more mathematics today. So she says that to you, Al, as you are still doing stuff with Devin.
All right. I told him to go to his math lesson. Learning is important.
Mm-hmm. So she takes both of their hands and they go upstairs to like their bedroom area, and he just kind of nods watching them, and Lucas is gonna go back to what he's doing, and he kind of motions you guys outside. He's like, I have someone packing up a cart for you to take back to Kaya whenever you can.
I think we'll do that first.
Excuse me. Sorry to interrupt, but do you happen to have a map I could look at?
A map of what? Like of all of Fay're or just Wintry?
Just Fairy.
Oh yeah. Come back over here. He kind of motions you back towards like his main office area. This office is a very disheveled, but it's like controlled chaos where like someone who is there all the time knows exactly where everything is. But up on the wall, you see a massive thing of Fayre, which I will pull up for you now. There we go. But there's a whole bunch of like pins in certain locations, and you kind of get the gist of like that's where he normally sends off a lot of his like wine and whatnot, and it's all over the world.
Okay, that is she's gonna look for something point.
Okay. Roll an investigation.
Oh my god. I got a nat 20, but I have a -1, so I guess a 19.
It's still a nat 20 though. Like it's nat 20 is a nat
Yeah.
20. Drake's Point is one that stands out to you. That seems to be like the only something point, and that is in Theron.
Okay. Drake's Point, perfect. Okay, thank you.
He kind of just nods and stares at the map, kind of trying to see what you were looking for before like shrugging and like going to his desk and like going through some paper. Yeah, so the point location seems to be in Walry Mountains, above Walry Mountains in Theron. Do a history check for me.
$14.
Drake's Point is a very cold location. It's not someplace that people technically should be living, but for some god unknown reason, there is a small group of people that live there. But a lot of them are historians. There's a lot of people who are like investigating things there. But it's under the strict watch of the king in Theron. That seems to be like he pushes people there that he wants to investigate things for him for. A name does pop into your brain. I'm going to have you roll one more intelligence for me.
Straight intelligence?
Mm-hmm.
An 8.
It's a name pops in your head. You're getting a Lord, you're getting a V, and you're getting an M, but that's it.
God, so she can remember.
You're not quite sure why it's legitimately those. You feel like you maybe seen it on like a passing paper when you were younger that was like connected to that location in Theron, like that upper side, but you're not quite sure.
It's kept up a careful watch with the king. Why wouldn't he know about the Duchess? Gods. You know, he probably does know. Gods. Sick of the memory.
So it kind of makes you
Then-
think. You're thinking. Can't quite. Nothing's matching up completely. All right. So Thana. As you kind of head out and are muttering to yourself, are you going to relay this information to the team, or are you keeping it to yourself privately?
Well, I haven't even told anybody about
Mm-hmm.
about Lyra. So
You
maybe
know
I'll
if you want to
maybe
or
I'll
not.
maybe I'll relay this at some point during the trip.
Okay, easy enough. All right. So Elle, before you go, is there anything else you want to do or look up, or ask Lucas about something?
I think we've covered it.
Okay.
I mean,
Easy.
Karakir asked about the parents, so
Mm-hmm.
that's Elle's main concern right now.
Mm-hmm. The parents. The parents! Okay, so you guys kind of all slowly meet outside. You guys see where they're stacking up some crates into the, wagon that's kind of set with for you. You guys have what looks to be, it's a large mule, so a big donkey boy, who is gonna be doing this cart for you. He's pretty chill. Lucas kind of comes over and like brushes like his hair a little bit, kind of smacks his like neck a little bit in like a pat. He looks at you guys and goes, "This is Ben. Be sure to bring him back. I don't want Kaya to keep on holding on to him again." Kind of pats his neck again. "So, if you're gonna head back up, just drop him off on your way."
Of course. We wouldn't want to steal him from you.
Perfect. All right.
All I can think about is our track record with like horses.
Yeah, this is the greatest challenge
all
we
I can
faced so
think
far.
about.
This is
Yeah.
a mule, though. This is a mule, though. It's different.
Well, it's
but
still
also it is still a hooved animal.
this is
I don't want to lose it.
it's gonna be our greatest challenge yet.
This is the real adventure, not losing the mule.
Don't lose the mule.
Don't lose the mule, guys. We can't lose this mule.
Well, it's fine. So I'm
he's a
loving
good boy.
the Lord of the Rings music just playing in the background. Thank you.
Yes. Yes. Love it.
I made a new playlist, so it has a whole bunch of
It's
different
making me
things.
very happy. Lord of the Rings music. Can you not rabbit kick me? Just attacked me.
Your
It's
cat
fine.
said
I'm just
no.
gonna move over a little bit.
All right. So, as you guys are prepping to go, I'm going to have you guys go on pause as we come to the other group. Now, if my mind is correct, you guys are currently in Stonegree. You guys. You guys had set up in Mona's abode for a little while, and then of course traveled to Stonegree, where you guys are kind of trying to case the place out a little bit, trying to figure out what make the most sense of things. You guys were given information. You guys were supposed to locate someone named Celeste. They're an air genasi, and they cloak themselves. So we will call them Cell. You guys, of course, also when you were at Mona's met if you guys remember that. He's cool, dude. Just reminding you if you guys don't remember.
No, I know.
My internet spazzed. What did you say?
I just reminded you of like the people you guys have met.
I missed like a lot of it. Did that thing where it's like super slow and then it was like blah, 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 blah.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
was
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to hear,
Yeah,
but I
no.
didn't hear all of it.
Yeah.
Sweet, sweet boy.
So
Would do anything for him.
you guys know that you guys met Mona. Mona gave you guys some information. You also met Riki, the goblin, who is kind of like her assistant. And then you guys moved from Port Stonegry to Stonegry to try and gain more information or try to find a location of where Blue might be held.
Now I have a question because
You
I'm
guys
trying
did
to-
have a full rest.
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask because I was
Mhm.
like, I don't know what the time frame is between since I didn't do anything last session. I was like, I
Mhm.
don't know what.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have full spell availability and everything again.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, cool. Those are on now. Good, good, good. Okay. I'm reset.
All right, perfect. Now, if I recall, you guys were at this kind of like bar thing that's over here. Correct?
We were
'Cause you guys...
in
an inn
we're in
or
an
the
inn.
Oh, you guys are at this inn.
We went to an inn.
Yeah.
Or
okay.
yeah.
I
We
wasn't
went to
quite
the
sure.
like middle class inn.
Yeah.
The middle
Did
class,
we-
yeah.
Yeah.
Staying at middle class inn. I'm
Yep.
looking for it. It's the left that I fucking wrote.
Yeah, we went to the middle class.
Okay.
Good brain. Good brain.
You guys were told to find the Fanged Blitz, which is a bar in Stonegry. If you guys go to Morecam, you were told to find Duval. So what would you like to do?
Not be in charge. Someone else make a decision.
You see everyone look at
Or you
Comet.
can be here.
I know I'm the reason we're here, but you guys didn't have to come along. Like, just saying.
Would you prefer that we let you die?
Maybe?
Okay, I'll just go back and let Alana know that this is a suicide mission for you and she should say her goodbyes.
She already knows it's a suicide mission.
It's not a suicide mission because we're here. Stop being a dick.
I can't help it.
Also, I would like to know what sort of benefit that would be if you're trying to do something and then you just suddenly die. Then what?
There would be no benefit.
That's exactly. That's why we're
You
here.
come, you
'cause
die,
we
Blue
can't
stays
just-
in jail.
I'd
Locked up
die
and tortured.
saving him.
Okay,
Or
and how's
you
he-
die, he
Yes,
dies. That could
somewhere.
also be it. It could also be a potential. If you die, he dies.
Shit,
Because then
man.
they have no leverage. He's not of use to them anymore.
Mm.
That's how
That
it
is
works.
assuming that you are who they want, though.
Yeah, we don't know who. We don't know who they want.
No, we don't. But you also that could be turned around to say that you don't know that he's not who they want. We don't know. That's the whole point of this. Is we don't know. We need more information.
Mm.
What
So
do
I
you
say
think
that-
is the best course of action?
I say we go to what is it? The bar, the one bar.
The Fanged Blitz, that's the one in Stonegry that we're looking for.
I say we go to the Fang Blitz, see what we can find out, and if we don't find anything or get any kind of information, we just move on.
Tree.
What'd you say, Chelsea?
Move on, as in go back to Wintry.
No. Go to the next town, whatever.
So
it's
go to
called.
Morecambe.
Yeah, that one.
You have no idea what the bloody hell you're doing, do you?
Normally I do. Not today though.
Excellent.
This feels like two tired parents and their children.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like Somnia and Garen are just done with everyone's shit, and we're just like,
Somnia, could you message them?
What do I ask this time? I mean,
Maybe any identifiers? See if they know more information.
as far as how to find them.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, I mean, I can. I just want to make sure that I get everything in. I mean, there's only so many times I can reach out to someone and only so many words, so if there's anything else I need to ask or say.
No, just say that you are currently in Stonegree and you're looking for identifiers. If he's been in war, he'll know what that is.
Okay. I need to go to my spell list. Hang on. Oh god.
things impossible.
Okay. Alright, so she is gonna reach out, and say, we're currently in Stonegree. Do you know of any sort of identifiers that could help?
It takes a while before you hear a response. And it's a long while, very long. And it almost makes you give up for a moment before you finally hear a small and just that is enough to let you know that he is currently busy and cannot reply.
Unfortunately, he's not alone right now.
Okay, so since he's not alone, I say one of us or two of us, whatever we need to do, go do the Fanged Blitz and see what we can gather from
Okay.
from there.
Ooh, I had an idea.
An idea.
Hold on, I have to make sure.
Okay.
I gotta do brain stuff before I say the idea.
Gotta do some brain stuff. Oh my.
Gotta make sure I know how to do it. Just leave me alone.
That's fair. That's fair.
Because of my new clairvoyance spell, we could always go to the Fanged Blitz and like try and like survey from the inside, and if we have to leave and that fucking goblin isn't there, I could always just clairvoyance inside and hang out outside and listen, so that way no one's looking at us.
Fair.
Yeah.
Nervously said Fay're. Goodbye, Emma.
Bye, Emma.
Bye. Come back. There he is.
Hi. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are gonna. Who's going to the Fanged Blitz? Okay.
Toddlers.
The children of the group.
Garen's gonna look at Somnia for direction. Are they staying in the inn? Or are they going?
I don't know.
Hold on, guys.
I am.
Oh, you go ahead. I was just
Soup is in a mood.
Soup's being a demon, guys. Sorry.
Ah.
That's why mine are not allowed in here while I'm playing.
Yeah, we're in the like living area, so
That's
but
fair.
My next place, I'm gonna have my own room. He ain't allowed in. Okay. So, I mean, you don't know if you should go or not, and that's fine. Like, you can. I think if you want to stay, you can stay. Maybe you can talk to some of the people here or something, or eavesdrop.
I think I'm better at eavesdrop than anything. I don't really, as strange as it is, I don't really know how to talk to the people here, easily.
That's not strange at all. I can see that.
It is a little strange.
So I guess Ryan and I will go.
Okay.
And are you gonna do clairvoyance inside or outside?
We're inside first to scope and make sure that it's safe, and then I guess go from there. Decide whether it'd be safer or smarter to do it from inside the bar or outside. Because I can switch between seeing and hearing.
Do remember, be careful on what you say, because you don't want to draw eyes, you want to draw attention. You don't want it to be too obvious what you're doing.
Right.
Thanks for the reminder.
You say the wrong thing. I'm just saying, you say the wrong thing and your cover is blown.
I know. I've done this before.
I know you have. But I've also seen how some things can go for you.
Hey, listen, I don't need that kind of comment right now.
Yeah.
I'm
aware of my flaws.
Garen just
We all have them.
slightly
It's
chuckles.
fine.
Garen chuckled.
Garen loves Rye, he just won't admit it yet.
No. He chuckled at what Somnia had said about you.
Oh, Garen's in love with Somnia, and he won't admit it, so the joke still works. Fuck you.
Alright. So you guys are gonna head off. You guys can speak to the inn and try to find where the Fanged Blitz is, or you guys can just scout out the area to try and find it. That depends on what you want to do.
I want to scout.
Yeah, I was
Fuck
gonna say
asking people.
I want to scout it.
Okay. Roll perception.
Here.
Actually, investigation, because you're trying to find the location.
I don't know my investigation. Oh shit, I'm good at that. Plus 4, so you have an 18.
18.
Get your shit out of my way.
It takes you a while, and before you go, fuck, I know what these kind of sleazy fucking places look like. I've been to millions of them. Jesus Christ, you know exactly where to go. You kind of go into the more slummy area. And on the brink of middle class to slums, you kind of see the area you're supposed to go. You see the bar and you're like, there it is. However, you wanted to do clairvoyance before you go into the bar, correct?
No. I wanted to
Okay.
make sure the bar was safe to put clairvoyance in by going in and making sure that fucking goblet isn't there.
Got it. Okay. You're more than welcome to walk on in and take a look around.
That is what Comet does, and he goes straight for like the bar. I go straight for the bar and like to make it look like I'm ordering something.
Okay.
When you walk into the bar, this bar is rather small. Though the exterior seems a little bit bigger, which means like you guys are pretty sure like there's a bigger like backside to this area. There is the main bartender, a woman, graying hair that kind of goes to black, so it's silver to black. She has deep inset eyes. They're kind of like a very dull gray color as well. There are 3 other patrons in the bar. They are a orc, a elf, and a dwarf.
Okay.
I think that's set up to a joke.
An orc, an elf, and a dwarf walk into a bar. Okay. I'm trying to think. What I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Do you know what you're gonna do?
I was just gonna follow you.
Hey, great, fantastic.
Sit down, act like I belong there, and then
Yeah.
eavesdrop on everyone.
I'm gonna like because I'm at the bar. I'm gonna like get the woman's attention, and be like, fuck. Because we're trying to get information. I'm gonna have to. Fuck. Brain does not want to work.
You got this. I believe in you.
I know. Comet is just gonna be like, hey, so I'm from out of town. Do you got any jobs? I'm looking for jobs. You kind of.
Please do a deception, please.
Is a 19.
Okay, you see this old woman kind of look at you. Well, we are very packed, aren't we? Maybe I do need an extra hand for these 3 other people.
Right. Do you know anybody that might have jobs?
If you're looking for a job, go look at the job board. It's over by the, the main center of the, town.
Okay.
Are you gonna buy anything, or are you just walking into my bar and not gonna buy anything?
I'll buy a drink for both of us, whatever you recommend. I've just been there the whole time, just like...
She is looking dead at both of you. She is an old woman. She doesn't care anymore. She doesn't like people's bullshit.
I'm not here for bullshit.
Please roll deception.
I didn't say that. What am I deceiving? I said I'd buy us a drink. Whatever she wanted to recommend. How was that deception? You know what? Fuck you. 18.
Easy enough. She turns around, goes to 2 kegs, slaps 2 beers down. 3 copper.
Okay, I give her the 3-cupper.
She kind of flicks you guys both like, go away. Get away from my bar.
Okay.
Yeah, I just find like a table, I guess in a corner.
Okay. Roll perception for me, both of you.
You can go first.
No, you go first.
15.
Okay.
That was a nat 1.
You are staring at this beer so hard. That old lady, man, she's a bitch. However, Rye, you watch as a more finely dressed gentleman walks in, goes to the bar, puts down 2 copper. She slides him a drink. And then you watch as he downs it, puts the cup upside down, and he then walks to the back, and she seems to undo something in the back to open up a latched door.
There's a lot of thoughts going on about that.
Yeah, we may not be able to do clairvoyance because people in the back. We don't know who's in the back.
Oh yeah, but like I really want it back there.
Yeah, I know. Like we have to make sure.
What's my
goblins.
Hold on. What's my sneak? What's my stealth?
You're stealthing. Shit. Because. What is
Don't act like you fucking know my stats. He's really good stealth, actually. Bitch.
I am, thank you very much.
He has a +3 stealth. +4 if I want to use my jack of all trades, so fuck you.
It's true.
No, thank you.
Rye is going to quietly and as subtly as possible nudge Comet and point towards where this man just went, and as quietly as he can while still letting Comet be able to hear him go, there's something back there. Sky, you were too busy staring at your fucking mug. Came in, downed an entire glass, and then went back. I wonder what it is.
I mean, I don't know.
Sonia's not here to stop me. I could just go. Fuck shit up.
I mean, we could both just go and follow.
It's really smart for the both of us to be doing something stupid.
So what are you guys doing?
Cobble's just gonna continue to sit there.
Here, hold on. I'm gonna make the dice make a decision for me.
That's a nat 20, baby. What are you gonna do?
I was gonna say if it was like a good number, I wasn't gonna do it because it would be too smart. Like I'd be too smart to do it, but like that makes me really want to do it.
Then fucking do it.
I want to go investigate the area where this man was.
Okay, you're gonna be right up next to the bar where the old lady is.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, I'll do it this way. I'm going to walk up and like look around and look confused.
Okay. Do a performance, of course.
I don't remember my number. 19.
Okay. Paint a picture. It will last longer.
Oh, my bad. I was just looking for the restroom. I kind of had like a
We
long...
don't have one. You can go to the slop across the street and use that.
Okay, thank you.
I have an idea, but it might not work.
Please share with the class.
I was gonna say we could leave. And do you have a disguise kit?
I do have a disguise kit.
We could put on our disguise kits and walk back in and do exactly what that dude did, so we can get to the back.
You think you could do that?
Down a whole thing of beer? Yeah.
No, I mean, perform without looking like an absolute ass.
Yes. Unless you want to do it by yourself.
I don't trust me not to get caught.
Oh, if Somnia was here, she would be screaming.
Yeah, that's what I want to do with my dumb shit as I can. It's like when your parents go away for the weekend, it's just like, alright, I get to fuck, do whatever I want.
I get to fuck shit up.
Yes!
I get to fuck.
Okay.
So, do you think that might work? You can do all the talking. You have to.
We would not be able to come right back in. It would have to be like an amount of time. I feel like it would be very fucking suspicious.
You can wait like...
And also not together.
You can wait like an hour and a half.
We could go tell them. Or we could not.
Let's not tell them. I vote to not tell them. I know.
Okay. How about we go find somewhere to disguise ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Take a little walk around the block.
Maybe see if there's a market. We can maybe get some eavesdrop on the market.
I really want to know what's in that fucking room.
I know you do. That's why I'm saying, like, let's go see if we can find a market or something. And after we disguise ourselves.
I feel very much like I shouldn't be doing this.
You know what? You came along.
It makes me want to do it more.
I know. I told you I didn't need you guys to come along. It would probably
We're not having this argument again, Comet.
It probably would take me like 2 months to get the job done, but it's faster this way.
Alright, what are you guys doing? Yeah. Put it into action.
I finish my drink and take it up to the bar, and then I walk out.
Okay.
I walk out.
Okay.
I will do the same.
You guys both walk out. You are gonna try and find a location to do it?
Yep. I am. Alright.
Who has disguise kit?
I have a disguise kit.
Okay.
I also have a costume kit.
Hold on.
You are a bard. And then Elliot. So is Rye the one getting Comet not to look like Comet?
No, Rye was gonna do it his damn self. You have the disguise kit. We both have disguise kits.
Okay, I need both of you to roll proficiencies with your performance. Because you guys are both proficient in it. Because you guys have the kits.
What the fuck that meant?
And please tell me what you want to make yourself look like.
Where's proficiencies on here?
I do not know. Do you know where proficiencies are?
It's right next to where your walking is. Normally.
Oh, okay.
+3.
Same. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna be dressed as.
I'm thinking. He's so pretty. There's so many options.
Alright, roll for it, my dudes. And and then you can tell me what you
You go
look like.
I got a 8. Yeah, an 8.
You're gonna stay outside.
Apparently, I'm staying outside now.
Find a bench to sit on. I don't fucking
Okay.
know. I'll cry. I'll cry. 9.
Yeah. Well, this plan isn't working.
Like 2 kids who somehow got into mom's makeup bin. You're not looking good. Neither of you are. And you both turn to show each other because you think it's a masterpiece at first. And comment, like, it looks horrible, man. Like, you've messed up, like, the contouring. You've messed up, like, you've changed your hair color, but it looks totally horrible against, like, the new skin tone that you kind of tried to go for. And, like, blotchy. And Rye. Ooh, Rye. What happened, Rye? Like, you're normally so good at this. You, like, changed one of your outfits to, like, be a little bit more, like, darker kind of esque, but, like, you botched the makeup. You made it too pretty, but then, like, the lipstick is, like, bright, like, purple, but, like, not a good purple. Like, someone almost, like, punched you in the face kind of purple. And, like, even your hair starts to get a little bit ratted, that you, like, start panicking because it gets ratted a little bit more and more, and you're like, fuck! Both of you look a mess. Still look exactly like yourselves, but a mess.
Fair enough.
Mom can pick me up. I forgot how to do makeup.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm assuming you
I'm
guys
not going
are
to that.
quick trying to take it off as quickly as possible so you get back to yourselves.
I feel
Or
like
are you
it would be
gonna
funnier to just
live with
like,
it?
Just be like,
No, I am a little too vain for that, so I'm like trying to get myself cleaned up.
Okay.
Yes, I epically fail.
Yeah, you got it, and you're like, yeah, oh. We need mirrors. We need better mirrors. It has to be the lighting in this room.
it's just like this trash can. Like,
This trash
Yeah,
this is
can's not doing,
good.
and, like, the smell from the trash is also throwing off your groove. Like, oof.
That's why
You
the hair's
threw
ratted.
off my groove.
Okay, Cusco. Okay.
So I guess we need to regroup and think of another plan.
I don't want to do this anymore. I want to go talk to Somnia. She knows what the fuck is going on. She's smart, I'm not.
Alright, so you guys both head back?
Yeah.
Okay, you
I'm
both
going
come
to-
back and comment, as much as you tried, you still have, like, a little bit of the makeup, like, kind of gross on your face. And, like, Rye, you're still trying to get that big knotted, like, nest out of your hair. And you guys just both come in. Insomnia, you see that both of them are very disheveled. Garen's just sitting there, like, staring at you blankly, like, what the hell?
We had a great time, don't ask.
All went according to plan.
Rye is going to find the nearest bed and just plop face down into it.
Okay.
So,
Disappointed
Anything?
dad stare.
Not really. We went to the bar. There's a secret there's a secret location that we can't get into. We tried. We tried, but we failed.
She's gonna, like, not even move from the bed. We can send Garen. Looks intimidating enough.
I would need more information if that's the case. Was there a certain way that they got in or anything like that?
Gonna ask, was there some sort of code word you had to say, or some sort of, you know?
As I didn't see shit. I'm sulking.
This guy, He came in. He put down 2 copper on the bar. She gave him a drink. He downed it all in one go, put the cup upside down, and then walked to the door or area, and she pulled something behind the bar and let him in. That is as much as I know. I didn't hear them say anything.
Well, here is the possible issue. Could either be a code word, or the coins that they put down has a specific emblem on it, or a symbol. Or he could have something on the palm of his hand that could symbolize what group they're part of, or the type of drink that they ordered.
Well, he didn't say anything.
But he still, like Aaron said, could have had coins. The coins.
Yeah, no, I mean the drink thing. He didn't.
It could have
say
been
anything.
a symbol on his hand or something.
Were you able to hear
But
clearly?
if he put down a certain thing, it could have been symbolizing something already. Even just the certain order that they could have done something. It could have been the way that they... Why? I don't entirely know if they would approach with a word. If they know people are listening. Probably an action first.
Probably.
As in, putting down copper.
I'm wondering if we should go... Kind of thinking about going back... No, just going back to the bar, ordering food, and, waiting for him to come out, and then stalk him.
Okay, I do...
If you're gonna do something
You did
fucking
say don't
stupid,
ask,
I'm
but I
just gonna
feel like
go
I
to the
need to
bar
ask.
And clairvoyance into the back.
What
Right?
happened? Why are the two of you...
Mind your fucking business, Omnia.
I need to
respectfully.
know!
Sometimes plans don't go the way we want to. It happens.
Right, but my
Have a good
point
plan.
is,
I just
if
fucked up.
something messed up and you were to go in there again, then that's going to make it worse.
No,
It-
we
it's-
were not in there. It was we
Outside.
left and we fucked up, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we just went in, we bought a drink, had a drink, and then we left. And while we were having that drink, we saw this. Rye saw this thing happen.
But my
That's it.
question is, why... What happened that made you feel like you had to change how you look?
Well, the barmaid was kind of a grumpy old bitch.
Okay.
And
So you went in as yourselves first and tried to go in with a different look.
no.
We didn't even.
So you
try
just
and go
went in as yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, we went in.
Which means if you go back in again, that's going to automatically look suspicious.
I mean, it's a bar, so I mean, I'm sure they get multiple patrons coming in over and over.
What did you
And
ask when you
We're
went in?
obviously annoying as
What-
shit, so.
What did you say when you went in?
I just asked for jobs. If there were any jobs that she had or anything, that I was a traveler and I was looking for shit.
I asked
Like
for
jobs.
a bathroom. That is it. This is why you shouldn't let us run off unattended. Love the large sigh and just the eye roll that she gives. Samya's so expressive.
If you three all stay, I can try to get in touch with an old contact. But you do not
will
leave
sit my
here. You do not leave her alone, do you understand?
Of course.
When it comes to Somnia's safety, of course, I will.
I will protect her with my life, Garen.
Same.
Stares.
I'm not kidding, that's not sarcasm. Legit.
He's staring both of you down, his now amethyst kind of eyes just drilling into both of your souls. Like, because I need to remind myself what he fucking looks like right now.
He is purple. eyes.
Yeah, he is
right now.
purple eyes.
The-
I was
Yeah.
like, fuck, what does he look like again? It's not normal Garen. It's something else. There we go. There he is.
I've looked at the picture of New Garen an unnecessary amount of times.
Well, I just reposted it. Kind of nods. Looks at you, Somnia. Just kind of giving you, say the word and I'll be back. Kind of thing. And then he is gonna slowly go off out the door before closing it behind, leaving the three of you here for a while. Let's see if he succeeds with anything. Okay. 2.5 hours later, Garen comes back. This time, what looks to be almost like a bag of what looks to be like groceries in one arm. As he walks in, sets things down, looks at both of you, looks at Somnia. During that time he was gone for 2.5 hours, did you guys do anything?
I'm gonna be like, hey, Rye.
What?
Can you teach me how to play the lute?
Yeah, which one do you want? I've got, how many do I have left? Like 3? Because I had
think
to get rid
you
of like 2.
you used a couple of them for the boat, remember?
I have 2 left. I have my fancy one and my shitty one.
Mm-hmm.
There's
So here's the shitty
You do not
one.
get to-
I was like, I don't want the fancy one.
You don't deserve it.
I would destroy it.
And I would kill you.
I know. I would gladly die, though.
Okay.
Do you
So,
know any songs you'd like to learn?
No.
okay.
Your
So-
favorite one.
Okay, so Rai, you will take the time to try to go through the basics first with Comet. So probably just a few chords of a song. I'm gonna have you roll performance. And Comet, you are going to roll intelligence. As you are trying to learn a new trade.
$24.
Okay. You are going step by step with Comet. You're not sure if they quite understand, but you're hoping they are. But you are as patient as anyone has ever seen. Even Somni is a little bit impressed by how patient and like well explaining you are about how to utilize this weapon. Not weapon.
I'm a
This
dad.
instrument.
Respect.
Comet.
Music is a weapon.
I mean, yeah. Comet, what did you roll?
5.
This is very hard. This is not something you're used to doing. It's a lot of 2 hands doing different things at once and like not being able to sync them up. You keep fumbling with the strings a little bit. You feel sometimes that like you get a string correct, but when you strum it, it doesn't sound right. And you're getting a little frustrated and a little bit more frustrated and a little bit more frustrated. Your mind is someplace else. So you need a little bit more. You need a little bit more practice, it seems.
I'm going to add loot to my inventory.
Just keep practicing. We can work on it more, and It's hard, but eventually you'll get it.
I'm gonna fail.
Somnia, during this 2.5 hours, what are you doing?
The bad piece right there.
Just watching?
Honest, she's. I don't even know if she's fully registering what's going on. I don't think she. Especially with Garen now walking away from her, she's really scared.
Mm-hmm.
She's just
Mm-hmm.
gonna stay in the room. Like they're in a room, right? Or they are
Yeah,
they in the
you guys are in
lobby
a room.
area?
A room. You guys are
Okay.
in a room.
Okay, yes. No, she is probably like half paying attention to them, only to make sure that they don't wander off. But like,
being that you said she's
She's
only
got-
paying half pay attention right now, I need you to roll a perception, but with disadvantage.
okay. Okay, what is my perception? Oop, hang on. Still a 17.
Okay. You feel a slight heat from a certain emblem upon your form. One that is very precious to you and you've had since birth. And it makes you pause, and it makes you wonder, is everything okay?
No.
And then it fades, and it cools to normal. And your heart starts to race ever so slightly. That's only happened once before, when you were off on your own as a younger girl. Before it fades and goes cold. And you stare at the door. Waiting. 1 hour. 1.5 hours. 2 hours. And you start feeling anxious. Then you hear footsteps seem to walk past your doorway, and you pause. It's not the stride you know. Panic. Worry. You hear strumming and low murmuring of Rye and Comet behind you, but you're staring at the door intently, your hand pressing slightly against the emblem. It's cool, calm, but it wasn't just a little bit ago. Then you hear the door, and Garen is there, with groceries in hand, as he walks in. Puts things down, looks at you. How is her expression right now?
Probably like confused, relieved, and horrified all at once. Kind of a what just happened?
Mm-hmm.
Are you okay?
He ever so gently walks over to you. He's keeping his left side hidden from the others. And points to you, takes your hand and puts it on his stomach, and you can feel what seems to be wetness of a wound. He is asking you to heal him without letting the others know.
Okay. Yep.
Comet and Rye, please roll perception.
I'm not good at that, but I would do it anyway. Fuck it. 15. I'm just flat 15s on perception today. Hell yeah. You'll get it eventually.
11.
Comet, you unfortunately do not see a thing. However, Rye, you notice that Garen's unusually close to Somnia right now. That's not something he would normally do. He doesn't, like, get up that close to her. Like, he's not, like, there. He's still holding the groceries, and you can tell that his hand is shaking a little bit holding it. Something's not right.
I'm gonna go and grab the groceries from him and just, like, pat his shoulder and go, "Are you okay?"
He does not let you take the groceries from him until her spell passes through him. How much was the healing?
I just did the math and I forgot. Hang on, sorry. Okay. 14.
Okay. Once it passes, he lets go of the groceries, and you guys see a very large gash on the side that has been healed over.
Oh my god, Garen.
Well, I got the coins. He stuffs his hand in his pocket and he flips 2 of them towards Comet. Comet make a dexterity, please. Did you get a nat 1?
Tonight's not my night, guys.
No, he
No.
didn't get a nat 1.
I got
Okay.
a 6. I got a 2
Okay.
plus dexterity.
You go to catch, and it literally, one drops on this side and the other one drops on this side of your hands, and you're just like, and then you bend down and pick them up. The copper coins look to be regular copper coins. However, the more you're looking at them, the emblems have been stamped twice. So there was the original stamp on the copper coin, and then there's another stamp on the copper coin of what looks to be a book and an anvil. The most common kind of copper coins in this location would have the emblem of the royal family here, which is a book with a sword through it. But this looks like someone took a coin and went to put their own thing on it. You guys get the feeling of, okay, we need to know this emblem. This is important. We can either use them and get rid of them, or keep them and use them for later. But it seems Garen gave him to Comet. It's a 2 for 1. 2 coins for 1 entry.
Hi, Luna.
Please excuse me. Luna.
I
Oh
wanna
my
play.
god. I
Play.
love you, but please.
Give me a dice, let me roll.
My rolls have been so bad tonight. I don't want to risk it. I kind of feel like I feel like I should save these for later.
Well, what do you do then?
I can't have you risk clairvoyance, because what if that shitty goblin is there?
Okay, worst case scenario, he finds out, we have to fight him, we kill him. Actually, worst case scenario, we die, but we haven't died yet, so I tend to think that we won't. Fucking narcissist. We could give up, regroup with the rest of our team, and actually come back here with a strategy. Or we could continue going in blind like we are and just hope that we get lucky.
I wouldn't call it giving up.
Okay, But we agreed when we came here that we weren't going to involve certain people because it put them at risk too. This is why I didn't want Somnia coming, but Somnia insisted.
Okay, but like you realize where we would be without Somnia, right?
Yeah, we'd be nowhere.
Exactly, and where would we be without the rest of our group?
I'd still be doing
Somnia, Garen
Mhm.
sliding you a small, what looks to be a coin bag.
Did you fucking steal more money?
He didn't steal it. I mean, he got rid of his attacker.
I knew he killed the guy. I didn't want to ask, but I knew he did. I was
Yeah,
just like,
he fucking killed the dude.
I feel like whoever did that isn't alive still, but like it's fine.
How much do I add to my
Do an investigation for me first.
Is it an actual money or is it something else? That's the question. What is my investigation? That is also a question. Oh. 18? Sorry, 17. I can't math. 17.
Okay. You receive 20 platinum, 165 gold.
Hang on. I gotta pull up my thing. 20 platinum.
165 gold, 15 silver, and 346 copper. This is Paedonia money.
Okay.
It has all the sigils from Paedonia. There is also something else in there as you dig your hand out. And you kind of dig it in and you pop out what looks to be a very large looking diamond. This is
Hey, do I know what this diamond is?
The bag?
No, do I know what the diamond is?
Like how much it's worth? It's a diamond. It's a large diamond.
Okay, it's not like a. Okay.
No, it's just a diamond. A big
Okay.
fucking diamond.
Okay.
Yep. You get the feeling looking at the bag a little bit more, this was a noble of some sort that he fucked up.
Of course it was.
And who's to say that the groceries he brought in was actually something he bought?
Of course it was.
Just saying.
Speaking of the groceries, what did he bring us?
So are you gonna look and see what's in the grocery bag?
Yeah, I want to know what's in the groceries.
Okay. What you find in the groceries is 4 yards of red silk. You also see what looks to be 2 yards of a kind of like a cream fur pelt. There is also 5 apples. And there seems to be some needles and thread in there as well. He just kind of grabs one of the apples and starts eating the apple.
Right, so what is our plan here? Because I really think we do need one, regardless of whatever it is we do. I think having a plan is much better than no plan.
This is very interesting law.
Oh. They didn't have a fucking idea.
I already stated I'm not making decisions.
Well, Comet. We are here strictly because you were going on a suicide mission. In all honesty, I would give up for now. Come back later. When you have a plan, because you do not have a plan. You are not only endangering yourself at this moment, you are endangering Rai, myself, as well as Somnia. But who's to say you're not even endangering your sister from being apart from her? Or the others? If you
God
do
knows
get
what
caught,
they're
who's to say that they aren't going to just kill him? As of right now, they are keeping him alive because they need him as bait.
He knows we're looking for him. He knows we're trying to help. Maybe that can give him some sort of hope to hold on to.
I don't know him that well, but I'm pretty sure he'd rather us be alive and save him than die trying.
Comet, I can always try to check up on him occasionally.
Plus, we've got the scrying pool back at the tower. You can always just look at him if you're worried. Make sure he's still alright.
Alright. Okay, yeah, we should head back. We can probably bring the rest of the group later.
Rye's just gonna hug Comet. Just
Okay.
like real tight.
Yeah, a very, very, like, good hug. Good hug.
It's a tough decision.
No, he's not used. I'm not used to being.
I'm not letting go
responsible
until you
person.
hug me back.
You can, then we will stay like this until you fall asleep.
I'm not kidding.
Fine.
Okay.
So you guys are
You'll
just
have
in
to
a
carry
in a hug lock at this point.
Pats his head.
Yeah.
Common is very uncomfortable because he's not used to being this responsible. He like
Normally you just fly by the seat of your pants. Reckless
Yup,
is all
yup.
hell. If you
Yup.
live, you live. If you don't, you don't.
Yup.
How's it feel to be an adult? Comet?
I hate it.
So, is that the choice? You guys are gonna head back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I don't like making decisions. So yeah, everybody wants, since everybody else is like we should go back, I feel like we should go back, and at this point we'll have to tell the others why we left.
They have a right to know too.
And that way we can make plans from there.
So are you guys gonna spend the rest of the day here and then go to the port and try to find transportation? Or are you guys just gonna immediately go to port and go to Mona?
This, you guys can decide this.
Why the fuck do I gotta decide?
I mean, because
I want to go talk to Mona.
Okay. So you guys are gonna...
So I'll wait.
Are you guys packing up to go to Mona's? Or are you just gonna, like, try to get to Mona? Because it's like an hour away from where you guys are. Half hour? Hour? I think it was
Well,
an hour.
I don't plan on coming back here without the rest of the fucking group, so...
So we're all just going back to Port Gree. Stone Grey.
yep.
Roger. So, you guys will pack up your stuff. And as you guys are leaving, Garen is going to pause for both of you guys to go through the door before closing it so him and Somnia are in the room alone.
I'll be out here. No babies.
Is there like a bar in the inn?
Yeah, there's a small one.
Okay, Comet goes straight to the bar.
Yeah, there's a small one. As of right now, they'd be serving lunch. So they would have some ales, they would have some stews and like stuff like that. So
He wants the fucking strongest alcohol they have.
easy
and he's
enough.
gonna get fucking-
Easy enough. This little like gnome guy like sets you up, and it's at first like a drink you're not quite sure. It is 1 copper. Putting a whole bunch of different alcohols together to create this drink. And when you sip it, it tastes like juice. And you keep sipping it, and you keep sipping it, and you keep sipping it, and you're pretty sure if you have 2 more of these, you're gonna be fucked. It's up-
Boy.
Like, I am seriously debating it. Like,
It's
he's
up
like,
to you if you would like to get drunk or not. I will leave that to you.
fair enough. He's probably gonna have 1 more. Just get buzzed, not drunk, just buzzed enough to dull the pain.
Roll a
of
d20
adulthood.
for me. Let's see how good your tolerance is. Because these are...
17.
Okay, you're actually able to handle it. You have a good buzz going on. You're pretty sure if you got that 3rd drink, you are going to be fucked.
Yeah, I'll stick with the 2, and the second one I'm just gonna sip. I'm not gonna down it. So.
Okay.
I'll do it.
It's my secret recipe if you want you want a little bit later, you know. I can help you out with that.
Can I get some of this to go?
You got a flask? I can do that.
I think I have a water thing.
You have a water skin, but that is
Yeah, I have a water.
for water. Are you sure you want to put alcohol into it? You use that for
Yes.
traveling.
It'll be empty before we get back, and I'll just fill it with water
All right.
when it's empty.
You will take it. You want me to fill it to the top because that would be about 2 more of these, or I can just do the amount of another glass.
Fill it to the top.
All right, that's gonna be 2 more coppers, please. So take off 4 coppers in total.
I can't do that here.
Yes, you can.
Oh, I can?
Yeah, you just can't edit your equipment, but you can edit your money.
I don't know the app. guys.
Right, are you watching Comet destroy themselves with this alcohol?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna have both of you mute yourselves, and Samya and Garen are gonna have a chat. Samya, so you see him close the door, pause, listening to their footsteps. Are you right? You look shaken a little bit more than normal.
I was, we were just sitting in here and I felt...
I may have had to utilize something. Not fully, partly.
What happened?
I was tracking down some of the people kind of doing ins and outs at that bar you were talking about. I followed a younger elven gentleman to a few different locations. I don't think that was the group we were looking for. They seemed to be part of the Velvet Pantheon. But doesn't mean that they will not have information that could be useful. But they also saw me coming and knew what I was.
How did they know?
There are certain seeking devices that certain hunters possess.
You said you had a contact.
Was able to contact them. They were the one that was able to tell me about the Velvet Pantheon. They use that location. You'd be surprised. Apparently the Velvet Pantheon is supporting you and your mother a lot more than your brother. So at least you have someone in your corner.
But they attacked you?
Let's just say you know what. Some hold regard for what I am. They don't like us.
I really don't think we should have come.
No, I don't either, but it was your call this time.
I know. But I couldn't just let them go. I know what it's like here, and I know.
I know. Mistress. I won't let anything happen to you. That was my oath. I will abide by that.
I know.
Do you want to stay with them?
What else would we do?
Well, the crowning day is getting closer and closer. We need to start gathering your allies. Your mother still thinks you're probably dead.
I don't know.
Have you contacted her?
No, I haven't. But I don't know. I'm. My brother, he knows about me.
That fucker already knows. How does he know?
I don't know how he knows, but he. When I was using that scrying pool, I was just wanting to check up on my mother, and I saw him, and I saw someone else that he is engaged to, I suppose.
Engaged? To who? Another noble of some sort, I presume.
No. Fuck, does Somnia know her name? I forgot if she knows her name.
Somnia does know her name. Because she introduced herself to her.
Yeah, it's... I want to always make sure... How do you say it? Because I want to make sure I say it right.
Her name is Lucia.
Lucia. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was Lucia or Lucia. Okay, good. I was right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So she's gonna look at Garen and say... Her name is Lucia.
Do you mean that, Lucia? Fuck!
Think so.
No, if she's in pot... God damn it! The easiest way would be for me to go in to kill her first.
I don't even know. Not yet.
Do you want me to
No,
do
what-
it?
I don't know, Garen. I don't. All of this, it's a lot more than I thought it was going to be. I was already scared, and now I'm more scared, and
He kind of like
I don't-
puts his hand slightly on top of your head, and like the way he used to do when you were growing up as a kid, as like a I'm here, but like he's never really like hugged you, so this is like the closest you get. So he just kind of like does that. We'll figure it out. One day at a time. But if you
Yes, but I'm worried the amount of days that we have are
what do you mean?
less now. Well, he mentioned the council is backing him up, and that they'll move it forward.
Even with the Queen's veto. They're overruling her.
I don't know how much longer I don't know what they're going to do to her. But it seems as if her power is not. Her word doesn't hold as much power as it.
No. When your mother took over from your father, I helped her dispose of his dying will, his actual dying will. If they are doing anything with it, they may have actually found it. Which puts your brother rightfully on the silver throne. Not you. And if I were to take care of your brother, it would then fall to your other brother, not you. Again, because it would be following your father's rule, not your mother's.
I don't know what to do.
We need to speak to Castor. Kind of leans down and like tilts your chin up a little so he's eye to eye with you. And he just kind of gives you like a little nudge. Again, something he did as you were growing up when you did a good job where he was trying to cheer you up. We'll figure it out together. Remember, you can summon me at any time.
Just. I know.
Sometimes I fear that you don't.
I do know. It's just I don't.
Except you're overthinking things again. You're putting
I'm
everything
not
on your.
overthinking.
You're putting things on your shoulders that are not only on your shoulders. Somnia. You have been trained to act a certain way, to think a certain way. That doesn't mean that you have to abide by that thought process. You can form this queendom however you deem it to be right. We just have to get you there. Honestly, being with this group I think is rather good for you. You've never been around this much chaos before. Failure isn't a bad thing. It means you're learning from it.
I think it depends on the level of the failure.
But even then you can arise from the ashes. Come on, Snowdrop, we have to go. You kinda make sure you're okay first before going to the door and opening it, as you guys, of course, start heading downstairs. And as you do, you guys see Comet at the bar, feeling good. And Rise sitting off to the side, arms crossed, unsure with life. What did I miss? Jesus Christ.
I know, I'm looking at
We're
the
all
chat.
just fawning over Garen calling Insomnia Snowdrop.
Uh,
My
well,
heart
she's so
exploded.
tiny.
That was
No, he's just large.
cool.
No,
She's
I
really
was
not
thinking of
tiny.
like when he first named her Snowdrop, she was a baby.
Yeah.
With her long white hair.
You know what? Maybe I did. Maybe I did. You know what? Who the fuck cares?
All right.
You were
So we are going to
cool.
pause with this group and we're going to go back to the Lavender Trio. Hello, darlings. You are on your way. First of all, let's see what time slot we are at. We're about 2 hours in. Let's have a quick 15-minute break before we get back to the Lavender Trio. And we will be right back.
Keep fresh. As you do.
All right, we're back with the Lavender Trio.
You guys brought up a hyperfixation.
I'll have to watch it when I have time, which is like all the time except for when I'm doing game. So.
Please live tweet me when you do. Please live tweet me when you do.
I will.
Me too.
Okay.
Me too.
Be like, ah! All right, my darlings. You are all going to make a run back to Mosley with your whole bunch of crates of lavender wine. Who is going to be driving?
I don't think Elle should be trusted to drive, but it sounds like it'd be an
Is it-
adventure.
Do any of us have vehicle proficiency?
If anything, it would be animal handling.
Do any of us
That's a
have?
good point.
What's everyone's animal handling?
Animal handling is +3.
Okay,
Plus
mine's
one.
+1. Karakir, you're up.
Kira's
Got
like,
this?
okay.
You already
all right.
rolled me a nat 20.
Let's see.
Please do not fail me now. Oh, no, not there.
What did it give you?
That's gonna be a 5.
Ooh. Oh wait. Oh.
Because I rolled a fucking 2.
So, Ben the mule is having none of your shit.
The animal smelt Karakir's fear.
And it takes a moment for him to even, like, begin to start walking, but then he starts walking in the wrong direction. I need you to roll another animal handling, trying to get him in the right direction.
He said his name was Ben.
His name is Ben.
Are we
Ben,
recording right now?
please, I'm begging
Yep.
you to cooperate. I got an 18.
18.
Karakir quietly, Ben, please, I just need you to cooperate and then I will take you home.
Ever
Please,
so slightly.
cooperate just a little bit.
Ever so slightly, Ben finally gives out a before you are able to slowly weave them the other direction towards Mosley. Now, who is going to be keeping track of
goes
the
rhythm.
sidelines? How is everyone doing? Karakir, you're going along with this little mule.
Karakir is like stiff in the driver's seat because like, do not fuck this up. Don't drive this off the road. Please don't drive this off the road.
Elle, what are you doing?
I don't know if there's any way I can help calm the mule down or anything, but I can try.
No, but mind you, there is only room for one driver, so you guys are walking alongside this thing, because this mule is definitely not strong enough to pull the cart and everyone else.
Okay. I can walk alongside the cart and make sure it stays on the path? Question mark?
I mean, you can just have, like, your hand on the side of it as you're just kind of walking along. Vanna, what are you doing?
I'm walking down the road. I am trying to keep an eye on the cart, but it's also a lot going down on my head with, oh my god, Drake's Point and my niece being experimented on.
And that name that came into your brain for a hot moment, but for you to only remember those two, like, things is getting to you a little bit too. Like, you were so close to having a name and now it's gone. If you would like, you can roll an intelligence to try and go through your memories, to try and really focus on that information if you want to.
I rolled a 9, so I don't think that's going to happen.
Nope, your brain is somewhere else at the moment, just off in La La Land. Trying to think of everything else, trying to think of anything that could help you. So many puzzle pieces are scattered on the board right now and nothing seems to fit with one another. Elle,
Yes.
You are walking along the cart as well. Are you looking around or are you thinking about stuff as well?
I will try to keep an eye on my surroundings.
Okay, I would like you to roll perception, please.
Perception. Let me look at my features and traits. Okay. Perception. Well, that is a 9.
Your brain keeps drifting, especially from that weird fucking dream you had of that weird fucking person. Oh my god. You think about it and you're like, huh. Not a big fan of these thoughts in my brain right now. Garkir, I'm sure you're trying to keep track of what's going on as you're leading Ben along the way. Please roll a perception.
Yes.
The monk that can never see anything.
Oh,
Oh, good.
please don't hurt me. 11. It's pretty average.
Yeah, pretty average.
Could be worse.
Could be worse.
The road is a little bit bumpy. The place that you guys had seen the cart seems to have been like picked up. They've gone on their way because it has been like a full day. And now you're like, okay. You see the hills in the distance, and you know just beyond the hills is gonna be that beautiful flower field and like that windmill kind of off to the side, and then you're gonna see the port, which is super cool. And you do remember at one point seeing like 2 people flying from off of what looked to be like a lighthouse in the distance, which was kind of cool. Like with some kind of glider thing, that was pretty cool. And then you hear something in the distance, and you hear a beep 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 beep. And at this, you guys are all alerted, and you guys kind of look at the road that's kind of getting closer to you guys from what looks to be coming from Rohrblick. You guys see what looks to be gonna have you guys all roll history for me.
Can I switch into my my elf form?
Yeah. You can go. Whoop.
I got a 14.
Okay.
A 9.
Okay. You are
Yes,
crouching
7.
down, Thana. L, you don't know what the fuck just beeped at you, but fuck that thing.
Fuck that beeping.
Fuck that beeping. Karkir, you see what looks to be a motor vehicle coming towards your way.
My God.
You have never seen
Arthur
anything
is
like
like
this in
eyes
your
wide,
life.
just like, that's so cool.
Yeah, it's cool as shit, but people definitely have to have fucking money to have that kind of bullshit. And you're gonna have to like get Ben a little bit to the right side so that they can go past. I need you to do an animal handling, please.
Karker is gonna be like, okay, we just have to go over to, can we just move over to the side of the road just a little bit, please? Just a little bit? I got 16.
Yep. You nudge Ben just a little bit more. Nudge him a little bit more. You get really close to the side of the road. Thana's like technically walking in the grass now. And you hear like some guy kind of look over. He has like the handlebar mustache. It's white, pure white. And he has like white eyebrows, but like bald head and very long, bushy beard. And he goes, "Well, now, thank you." And you see him just kind of go off.
I just like nod.
Oh yeah, he definitely like he lifted his like top hat to you and just bald head before putting the top hat back on. Very schnazzy gentleman.
I love that.
What in the name of the gods was that?
I have no clue, but it looked awesome.
Yeah, you guys have never seen a machine like this before. This is very strange to you, foreign. But considering all of the advancements that you guys have kind of seen throughout Wintry since you have been here, it would make sense that they would have like some kind of machine steed of some sort.
Wow.
You guys are gonna
Yeah,
keep
cool.
on your way. Thana, I would like you to make a
Hmm.
perception specifically, please.
Alrighty.
Oh.
10.
Okay. Out of the corner of your eye, you see what looks to be a gathering of crows that are circling in the distance over what looks to be some kind of something on the side of the road, a little bit far off from where you guys are. But for you, seeing these crows in this circle, this murder of crows, because that's what it's called for some unknown reason, you take a moment. And
It's
you
called that
breathe.
because they'll gang up on owls and kill them.
I mean, yeah. I would like you to just roll a d20 for me.
12.
Okay. You look back at the crows, and they disperse. And you watch as they kind of are going over the top of you all before the aura goes up into the air real quick, off of the cart itself, straight up into the group, and you see them swirl around her for a moment. Roll perception.
3.
You're not quite sure what's going on. Elle and Karakir, please roll perception.
Okay, come on.
Don't fail me now.
Woo!
15!
19 plus 4 is 23.
Okay.
Yes.
Easy enough. You both see this. You guys are watching this group of crows are kind of going over the top of you all. And you see Fiora go up towards them. I would like everyone to make a religion check.
Oh boy.
Let's see if
6.
Parker is any good at fucking religion. That sounded wrong, or I didn't mean it like that. I got a natural fucking 20 for 22.
Wow.
I guess I did mean it like that.
Wow.
I got an 11.
Okay, not bad, not
I
bad.
got a 6.
You are confused as hell,
Religion.
Fana. But then again, this is a new religion to you.
No. Whereas for Karakir, it is not so new.
Elle and Karakir. This is something you've both read about in a book before. Elle, you've needed to read about this because of, well, the group you were in. You had to blend in with certain groups if it called for it. But also, where you come from, the celebration of this goddess is not illegal. Karakir, for you, the goddess that this represents is technically illegal from where you're from. There's many gods and goddesses who are legal from where you're from. But because of certain things that happened in your past, you read up on things. Which would make sense.
Let's know what to avoid.
You all watch as this murder of Crow and Fiora, the crows start to circle around, making a circle, almost like a moon shape, as Fiora stays in the middle. And you guys, just for a moment, see a strange purple energy get endowed into the raven before swooping back down and landing back on the cart as the crows disperse. Fana, please roll another perception for me.
Parker is gonna look at Fay're and go, "You are a very interesting bird, you know."
Please roll perception since you looked at her.
16.
Okay.
Perfect.
I got a 16.
Okay,
I
perfect.
got 12.
Karkir does not notice the change. Al, please roll a perception.
Karkir knows a lot about like the bookish
14.
aspects of the religion, but not the practical aspects.
Okay. So Al and Thana, you guys would both notice that Fiora, on one of her little clawed foots, now has what looks to be a silver band around her foot. And in her beak is another band, a ring of sorts. As she looks at Thana and goes, "Ah! Ah! Ah!"
Thana takes the ring and slips it on her
Nice.
finger.
Okay.
Yo,
You slip it
what
on,
is this?
and you feel a surge of electricity through your body.
Whoa!
But it feels nice. It's comforting.
Yes. I know what this is.
And you just kind of look at it. You look at Fiora. And you feel in the back of your brain a voice going, "Well, I guess this was what she meant when she was gonna give you more tools, huh?"
No kidding. And I think.
Okay. You feel the urge to clench your hand that you have this ring on, focus on that electricity, and throw it forward. Do you do so?
Yes, I squeeze my hand to a fist as tight as I can. And
As you let go, you watch Fiora, who is on top of the crates, suddenly disappear in electric form and then reappear as if it's producing from your hand and shoot forward. Her wingspan is about 3 times as big as her body and goes forward, and all you see is electricity come from her. It seems to be some kind of a new spell of sorts, and you feel the coolness in your hand. And then you feel Fiora in the back of your head as she kind of next to you before the electricity fades from her visage and she becomes smaller. You now have what's known as Raven's Whip. You are able to
God.
endow electricity damage from Fiora herself and utilize her in a directional path. I will add this on to your D&D Beyond after the game. But it is 4d6 lightning damage.
oh my god!
You can
Oh, this
only
is
use
so
it
cool.
once a day.
Mhm.
But it seems this is the gift that Selkina was talking about prior.
I mean, I'm certainly not going to, I'm not certainly gonna look a gift raven in the mouth.
Gift Raven in the mouth. I love that.
We could gift Raven in the mouth.
Oh, it's so cool. Oh,
Okay, but like,
awesome.
okay, I'm gonna find a video of what it looks like because I need you to see it, Emma, because it's fucking awesome. Because I know what Chelsea
Bro,
based it
yes.
off of.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes, please.
So cool. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna mute myself while I look for this then.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, do it.
So you feel the coolness in your hand as it fades, and you notice a small little, almost amethysty kind of looking stone inset in this straight silver band, and the light from it fades, but you see it kind of pulsating like it's going to try eventually to come back, probably the next day.
And I hold this ring to my heart and close my eyes and I think, Salkina, thank you.
You don't know if it's reached her, but your thanks, you're pretty sure, is probably well received in some way. Oh. I would like you to roll a d20, please.
Uh-oh. 11.
You feel tingling in the back of your brain, only for a moment, before it fades. You're not quite sure what that was. It was weird, though. Karakir, I would like you to roll a d20.
I still might be looking for that video.
If my mic would unmute, thank you.
It was like, nah, it's fine.
15.
Say that again.
15.
Remind me who your god is.
I don't think Karakir has one.
I would like you to roll another d20, please.
17.
Okay, that's all I needed. Thank you. You guys continue along the way. Yep, you're welcome.
Anxiety.
You guys continue along the way. And the light starts to get a little darker as you guys can see some lights in the far, far area. You guys keep seeing a the light from the lighthouse in the distance. You guys can set up camp now, or you guys can spend an extra hour and a half to get to Mossley, but it will be in the dark.
I mean, I have dark vision, but I'm not sure it's a good idea to be wandering around in the dark.
Yeah, but also we have all of this really expensive wine.
Maybe we should just keep going until we get there.
Yeah,
I mean,
let's keep
if
going.
we run into trouble, we can handle it, I'm sure, but I wouldn't feel comfortable stopping with all of this wine.
Okay.
Do you have dark vision?
That's a wonderful question. I think I do.
Tiefling, yes.
I think
you would.
tieflings do.
Yes,
Okay.
The only one
Yeah,
who
tiefling
would
has
not would be Thana.
Would be Thana.
Thana
Alright,
would
well, as
be
long as
basically like holding on this side going, where are we going?
As long as whoever's driving has dark vision, that's what's important.
That's a fair point. That is a fair point. I need to know where I'm going.
So you guys are gonna push forward?
Yeah.
Cool. Duck. Can you just roll a percentile dice for me?
Oh
No.
What?
don't do me dirty, Duck,
No.
please. Please don't do me dirty.
What?
That's a D10, but with the extra numbers? Or
Yep, it's the
Digits.
D10 plus the one with the zeros with the numbers, so both of them together. Luna, I need
God.
this, please. Can you not stand on it? Please, baby.
Kitty? Hi, kitty
Mom,
cat.
I have to stand.
Oh my god. She's literally just like right on it. Thank you. What'd you get?
He's very disgruntled.
48.
48. Okay, hang on. I have to look at my encounter sheet.
Oh, fuck.
God.
Oh no.
Fuck.
Hang on. We don't know. There's things on here that says a
It's-
pleasant way
It's
through.
not always bad.
It's not always
It's
bad.
not always bad.
It was 40 what?
Yeah, but I'm 8.
I'm afraid.
It was 40 what?
48.
48.
48.
48.
Why am I blind? Oh, it's because it's on the
Anything
next
happens,
page.
place on it.
Well, that's stupid. as you guys continue on, the clouds in the sky dissipate, allowing you to see all of the constellations for the winter that is currently happening.
Fucking welcome.
It is a little bit nippy and a little bit cold, but other than that, a pleasant way through, all the way to Mossley.
We're so bitter about that because we wanted something to happen.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Doc.
Thank
Duck,
you.
thank you.
Damn.
Thank you.
Duck, my hero.
Duck,
Our
hero
savior.
of the campaign today. All right, well,
He is the hero of the Lavender Trio.
yes, yes.
Not all heroes wear capes.
So you guys, of course, get to Mossley pretty late at night, but where you're going is a bar. Bars are normally open this late. So you all are able to make your way over to the bar if you would also like. Or you guys can wait until morning, but I'll leave that choice to you.
Should we just go
I
ahead?
may as well get it done
take
now.
it?
Yeah, let's just drop it
Yeah.
off.
Okay. Are you guys gonna like pop in, say hi to Kaya? Or just gonna be like, yo, your shit's here, we're gonna go back.
I mean,
Yeah,
we should
pretty much.
probably.
That sounds about right.
Okay.
We have to get back to the kids. Like,
We gotta look for those children's parents. We've got other things to do.
Okay.
And
we
it's
should
pretty.
probably.
It
But
is
we have
pretty
other
late
plans.
though, so
Yeah.
you guys could probably like go to the inn and stay at the inn, or you guys
Wait
could
till
trek back
morning.
to the tower if you want to. But the tower is another hour away from where you guys are, so you can either sleep
how
in your
much
own
would
beds.
it be to just stay at the inn?
The inn, you'd be looking at about 3 copper per person if each of you got your own bed.
I don't know if Karakir has the money for that.
You guys went through a lot of money. Just saying.
Karakir is really poor.
Yeah.
We could.
Maybe we should just like.
Do they have any like
Has
Awesome.
rooms
routinely
with 3
always
beds?
been really poor.
There's no rooms with 3 beds, but there is one that has a king-sized bed in it. But that would be just 2 coppers. Because it's a bigger
Do we all
room.
want to snuggle?
I don't know if you guys are at that point yet.
I mean,
No.
if we don't all have money.
I mean, Karakir is
One of
basically
us can
like a
sleep on the
maternal
floor.
figure. Karakir is just like, I will just sit on the floor and watch over you.
That's creepy. Thanks.
I'm not
you
gonna
know,
watch
technically,
you
Elle
sleep.
doesn't even need
so-
to sleep. She could just meditate, so she could sit on the floor.
Yeah, she's fine.
What? So just that Thana just gets the king size bed while everyone just sits around watching her.
I mean, there's usually like a chair or something in like a room like that, so Karakir can
Mhm.
just curl up in a chair.
Cool, and Elle will meditate on the floor.
Karakir like sleeps in a little ball anyway, so that's perfect for them.
It's up to you guys if you want to do that or not.
I'm just afraid of running into something on the way back to the tower.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
Or if you want separate rooms, Elle could buy you a room. I think she has enough for that.
We need to save. We need to save money. We spent a lot of money.
Yeah.
We did spend a lot
To
of
be
money.
fair, it was for a good reason because we enjoyed ourselves.
We got.
Besides, we made friends with a couple of kids and they're very cute.
Yeah.
So, drop off wine, go to the inn, share a room.
I guess so. I mean, we should.
Sure.
Shouldn't we talk to? Shouldn't we talk to what's his face about the information in exchange for the
Kaya?
lavender wine? Kaya, yeah.
Well, I mean, technically, we already have the information that we need, and that we're just doing this as a courtesy to Kaya because he was the one that pointed us in the direction of Lucas, who had the better information.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, he was basically like, if you do this for me, I'll get you the information. But in reality, it was like, I know a guy that can get you the information. Go do it yourself.
It's just like on the off. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Yeah.
I'll drop
Alright,
off
so I
wine,
guess-
share a room, and then go back to the children the day after.
Yes. That's my vote.
Perfect. Do you agree, Emma?
Yeah, sure. Sounds good to me.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Perfect.
Okay. So both of you guys, all of you, get a room, crash. I would like you all just roll a straight d20 for me.
Don't want to have a nightmare. I got a 3.
Fuck. 7.
10.
You're lucky. I rolled low too.
Since, baby, you're supposed to be my lucky charm. Oh, you are so sleepy, little man.
So
You're just
I
sleepy.
rolled low as well, because that's what I do. If I roll, you have to roll the opposite of me. So I rolled to match you. So therefore, you all are safe tonight.
Oh,
Oh, thank God.
I would have liked another nice stream, but I don't think I would have been in for a nice stream.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? All right, so we are going to let you guys have a sleep. And we're going to go to our chaos crew on the other side of the pond at the moment.
The Lavender Trio and the Chaos Crew. I love it.
I love it.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right. So,
Elliot is obviously not here.
yeah. Well, they're also drunk, so
So. True. We can just.
they're
throw a comment
they're
out here.
feeling good.
I'm
They're
good.
feeling really good.
Baron can throw comment over his shoulder and just like carry.
Here, Carrie's a drunk child, Garen. That's what you're good for, right?
Firemen's it. So Rye, you watch as Somnia and Garen come downstairs, and you all are headed to Mona's location, because you know that Mona could probably put you up for the night and then probably find you guys transportation to get you back.
Also, she's cool as fuck.
Yeah. She's pretty dope. So, I would like you guys to roll perception as you guys are making your way back to
No, it's my mic didn't pick me up. I said it. I was like, on my way.
Yeah, so Garen, of course, will throw a comment over their shoulder.
It's perception.
Perception, just to see how things are.
I got an 18.
What's on you?
Yeah, got 16.
Okay. Oh, Jesus, I lost it. So as you guys are making your way down the way, takes about an hour for you guys to get to Port Stonegree, which you are able to then locate Mona's tower. Are you guys gonna knock?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay, Rye's gonna go up. Knock. It takes a while. You hear like rustling on the other side. It's like dinner time right now for you guys. Not quite dark yet, but a little bit. And you guys just hear, one moment.
I love him.
Oh, you're back already? Come in. I will go get the mistress. Lets you all in. Garen currently has comment over their shoulder right now, by the way, because you're feeling good. Feeling good.
He's just like giggling the whole time. He's
Yeah.
a giggly drunk.
I wish I had the silence spell or like the sleep spell because I feel like it would come perfectly for you
I have
all the
sleep.
time.
Don't kill
Sleep.
sleep on him. I'm feeling too good.
Feeling good. So you enter, and this time, her little goblin attendee, he takes you up to the dining room area where you guys see a very large display of food. There's drink, there's what looks to be like a rack of ribs, there is some decadent looking kind of potatoes and mac and cheese. There's like good home style good eats, you know? Like good food. And you see her kind of out at the other side, her big hat on her head, and she just kind of smiles.
I am in love with her.
Well, you're back already. Well, eat. She kind of like does out like a whole big display. She looks at Comet. I forgot what accent I gave her, so she's gonna have this.
I don't remember either.
I don't remember. This is what she is now.
If you give them accents, I normally write it down.
Yeah, sometimes it's like very, very specific, but I don't think she did.
I didn't write down that she has an accent, so...
Hey, she doesn't. Okay. She kind of looks at you all. So, did the information help?
It did, but we're also kind of clueless and... He just, like, motions to Comet.
She's like, I see it didn't go well.
It went about as expected.
That's okay. I love your hair. It looks really good. She's looking at Somnia.
As she should.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, well, because I don't normally see a lot with the kind of whitish silver locks that you have right there. It's kind of uncommon on, well, this side of the
In
area.
disguise. She has her disguise on.
Never mind. Never mind. Reverse.
Yeah.
Reverse.
I was
She's
like,
still
is she
gonna
talking about her
compliment
disguise
you.
or her regular. Okay, that's okay.
She's gonna still
I was like,
compliment
hold on, this is
you.
all bitch.
That's okay. Okay. Yeah, she'll still say thank you.
Mhm.
I thank you.
Of course. Now, are you spending the night, or are you just here for pleasantries?
I think we were hoping to perhaps have somewhere to stay for the night.
Easy enough. The great Mona can definitely handle that.
I love her so much.
I think we also wanted to ask, get help with transportation back.
Yes.
I can try and see when the ferry schedule is. It kind of has on-off days. Where are you trying to get dropped off at?
Just back in Wintry.
Anywhere in Wintry?
As close to Mossley as we can get.
Okay. Well, ooh, I'm looking at the wrong map. Let me double check. You see her kind of... She kind of does some motions in the air and a little paper flutters down. Well, judging by this, I do have one that's going to be heading towards, I believe, Norfolk, and then it's going to do a secondary stop at Mossley before coming back. So it's going to go up north and then back down and then across back to me. So it is 2 stops away. And I believe that one is leaving tomorrow at 3 in the
That
morning.
Works for us. Like AM?
AM, yes.
It's fine.
A few hours from now, this upcoming 3 a.m.
Yes. They leave really early because getting up to Norfolk takes a little while.
I'm fine with that. If you are.
I have no problem with it. I'd like to get back to the group as soon as possible, so
Perfect.
3 a.m. it is.
Man, too bad I haven't figured that out yet. But I'll figure it out. The great Mona is always going to be able to figure out the equations. Okay, if you don't mind, you guys can all eat, but I have some studying to do. I'm going to do up at the top of the tower, but if you want to say hi, come by. She kind of like looks at you guys and just like, uh-huh, before she goes upstairs. She's like, ah, okay.
I got too excited I had to write down immediately that I love her.
If you do want to visit Mona, she is at the top of the tower. She's kind of doing some magic-y stuff. And then you guys have stayed here before, so you guys can utilize the lodgings that you guys had prior if you would like for the time being. Right now, I would say it's about 6:30, 7 o'clock at night. So you guys do have a little ways, but you guys do have to get up at 3 a.m. So, you guys
Thomas
finish.
is gonna go to the bed.
Okay,
Rye is going to make sure that it makes it into a bed.
okay. I'm gonna have you roll d20 for me, Comet.
Six. I was right when you were. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
You are a mess. And Rye helping you doesn't even seem to be enough. Because even for Rye, I need you to make a strength check.
I closed out of my D&D
Oh,
app, so I forgot what it was.
are you looking for your like proficiencies?
Mm-hmm.
It's just loading, it's slow.
Mm-hmm.
Flat 10.
You are having some trouble because Comet is like a heavy, floaty fish to the point where
I
Garen.
just keep hitting the face.
Yeah, you're like.
Mm.
At one point, seeing this happen, Garen is going to get up, put you over his shoulder again like a fireman, and then motion Rye to show them where they're gonna put him.
I'll lead him to a bed.
Okay. Garen is not gentle. Garen, once get to the bed, Garen, like, takes you off of their shoulder and, like, just, like, like, throws you a little bit onto the bed, and then, like,
Fair enough, fair enough.
looks at Rye, turns around, and leaves. Basically saying, you got it from here. Yep. Comet, as you are struggling to snuggle into this bed, the sheets are nice. They're like a nice, smooth, silky kind of thing against your skin. Oh, it's nice and cool. It feels good. I need you to roll a d20 for me. Is that a nat 1? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You are struggling to go to sleep. You are tossing and turning, tossing and turning. You settle down for a moment, enough to make Rye think you're actually going to fall asleep. And then, Rye, do you depart or are you staying with Comet the rest of the night?
I'm gonna sit on the end of the bed.
Okay.
No, you should.
No.
No. We know
I don't
better.
trust you not to throw up in your sleep and choke on it.
Rye, please roll a insight, please.
Now I can do that. Okay. 3. Jack and shit.
You think that they're asleep, but like you think that they're kind of finally calming down too, which is really good because you were concerned. But they seem to have a better grip right now, so maybe sleep is going to be best for them at the moment.
I don't plan on leaving until we gotta go. Make
Okay.
sure he doesn't die.
Comet, please roll another d20 for me.
God. 10.
Okay. Kai, please roll a d20 for me and send it to me privately. I just read the fact you gave me and I am confused.
They're in the door.
I see them. Oh, hold.
Elliot,
Yes.
Comet finally finds their way to sleep after tossing and turning all night long. Your mind going back and forth of not being able to get any information on Blue. And a sense of desperation hits you, and you're upset with yourself. You're frustrated with yourself. But as you drift into your night slumber, you find yourself next to a lake. 2 other bodies asleep on the side of you as you are keeping watch. Footsteps in the distance approaching. A silhouette familiar to you, but for some reason, right now it's not familiar to you as you slowly sneak up upon it. A gentleman with a hood on, a case for a violin on the side as they are heading up the street. As you question them, and they retort back. This interaction's very familiar to you. He was very crude and rude at the moment. But you were just the same back to him. You both didn't like each other then. Well, maybe more so him, as you did basically come at him on the street, not knowing anything, and was accusing him of being creepy. But then the images shift and change, and you're in front of gates. And you have a mission. You need to get some things for the group that you're helping. You need to break in to the palace. You meet a girl, and you change some clothes. A friendship forms. You see where he came from. The things that were expected of him. The things that are expected of her. And it disgusts you. Your family would never do that to you. How can parents be that overbearing and constrictive to their children. How can a girl who is only 10, 11, maybe 12 be forced to wear the color pink? She hates pink. She wanted to wear green. You remember seeing that little corner she was slowly painting away to her favorite color. You know, behind the curtains, of course. Keep it out of sight from the parents. And you felt a sort of kinship with her. With them. You heard about his lover. Maybe it struck a chord a little bit. A sense of unease in your stomach. Why not you? You remember hearing his father interact with him for a brief moment. The repetitive notes over and over and over before you were tugged away. His snide comments. Yours back. The banter between you. He didn't smile often your way, but he never full out glared. He seemed to not know how to deal with your presence, as if maybe a hindrance, but also maybe just didn't know how to deal with the attention you were giving him. Losing his violin was a little hard. You remember the anguish in his face before it shifts and turns, and you see it in his grasp once more. The beautiful gilded and crystal violin, passed down, something he'd got from grandmother. Never got a chance to ask about his grandma. Maybe you should do that next time. Talk to him more. Try to understand more. Your mind switches from him, his gentle voice of reassurance with Alana. A sense of him understanding what a small girl could do, but also the comfort she needed from an older brother. He resonated with that. You resonated with that. You breathe out slowly, and you're back in the inn. And you wake up, and he's nowhere to be seen. But a letter is left with your name alone. No one else, just you. Small letter, with beautiful script. He wrote that specifically for you and no one else, but singled you out. Huh. Then you remember hearing the low scream, the grunts and the groans, the voice berating him in the vision you had taken in, and it crushed you. He was important. You feel something for him? But seeing him like that was almost, if not worse, than seeing Alana. It was the same kind of effect. It hit you so hard. But he's strong. He's strong. But you need to get stronger in order to help him. Please give me a thumbs up if you can hear me okay. Can you hear me? Damn it. We will pause. And this is why we re-record, guys. Because I don't remember what the fuck I said. We will wait until they're able to come back. I will sit here with my feelings. It's fine. I'm fine. It's fine. I was gonna say something that was gonna be really good, guys. I had it in me. Now I feel like I'm just gonna monologue to myself. Oh, Lord. I would like Somnia to roll a percentile, please, and give it to me privately. Hello? It's me. Can you hear me?
If I rolled a number and then the one on the 10 was a 0, do you want me to roll the 10 again or just not count it?
Say that again.
So I rolled the percentile and then the 10 to try to get the number, but the 10 one was the 0, so that would mean it was a 10. Do you want me to roll the 10 again to get like a 1 through 9?
Nope.
Or do you want me to use...
Just 10. Thank you.
But
Can you guys
no,
hear us?
no, Chelsea,
Yeah,
that's
we
not
can
what
hear
that's
you.
not what I mean. What I mean is, so I rolled the percentile, right?
Yes.
The number on the percentile.
Yes.
On the D10, it was a 0, which is a 10. But if you combine those two, do you want me to add them together to equal up to the next 10? Or do you want me to re-roll that D10 to be a 1 through 9?
You're good. That's all I needed to know what you rolled.
But
I know
I didn't tell you what I rolled yet.
But you said it was a 10 and
No.
a 0.
No! Chelsea, no!
You know how to do percentile, goddammit!
No! I do! Okay, what I'm saying, because when you roll percentile, you roll the percentile and the D10. Yes?
Yes.
Together.
Yes.
And say that you roll a number and then on the D10, it's a 1 through a 9 to be the number of like say I rolled a 30. Okay, I didn't.
Yeah.
But let's say I rolled a 30, right?
Yes.
And then I rolled a 5, which I didn't. That would
Okay.
be 35.
Yes.
But I rolled a 0 on the 10.
Yeah. That would make it 100.
So do you... Okay, so that's what I was asking. I wasn't sure if you wanted
what
to
are
make
you
it.
asking me?
Because you combined the two, so I didn't know if you wanted to me re-roll or like what you wanted then.
Sorry. Okay. One moment. Okay. That's fine. Yes. Okay. All right. Elliot, what was the last thing you heard from me? What was I talking about? Just so I'm not going to be repeating myself too much.
Blue in the dungeon.
Okay. You remember seeing his face in the vision. It pained a shallow look in his eyes, a broken look in his eyes. But he's strong. You know this for a fact. He may have looked broken, but he is going to come back fierce. And you need to get strong as well. Stronger if you intend to do what you intend to do. This is going to be a sticky situation. Garen, unfortunately, as much as you don't want to say it, was right. What if you died and you never got to talk to him again? What if you were gone and he's still stuck there? Don't give yourself what ifs anymore. Make it real. Close your eyes for a moment, and you open them once again, and you see a vast field of flowers in front of you, swaying in the wind. Snapdragons. You walk forward ever so slightly. Is this really what you want to do? Yes. But for once, I'm not going to rely on luck and tomfoolery. You will get this done. You will get him out. And you will survive it. You feel yourself let out a breath. It's going to be a hard road. You'll make it through. You close your eyes once more. And you feel a hand on your shoulder, ever so slightly. You don't know whose it is, but it's light. You want to think it's theirs, but your mind wanders. Maybe Alana. No. Maybe your friends. No. And with each thought, another hand you feel on your back, on your shoulder, on your arm. But they're not gripping. They're pushing you forward. We're right behind you. We're not going to let you fail. Trust us. Trust yourself. But be cautious. We're right here with you. And you can hear their voices. Rye. Somnia. Hell, even Garen. Alana. Elle. Karakira. Diana. Even Noelle, you only met for a moment. Don't think you're alone in this. You're never alone in this. So, you open your eyes once more, and you see yourself on the side of a cliff, looking out. A shimmering circle in front of you. Feathers passing through the wind. Do you jump? Do you trust that someone will catch you? What do you do?
Answering.
I jump.
Okay. You close your eyes. You reel back and you feel those hands against you, and you run forward. You feel the push of their fingers off your back. For a moment, you feel like you're going to fall. But you feel a rush of air around you, lifting you up. You are able to shoot through that circle of light and up and up and up. On the other side, you see a lone hand extended out towards you. And you grip it. Seems I have found my knight. Now we just have to get you your weapon to fight what's yours. And then you wake up.
He's crying. I'm crying. Like, I started crying in my sleep.
I know. Yeah. So, you feel something in your hand, cold as steel, but light as well. Before it dissipates, and your eyes slowly flicker open. Rye, still at the end of your bed, staring off into space ever so slightly, thinking about things. Kind of falling asleep in between things as well. You're right. You do have people looking out for you. There's one right here. Never left your side. Somnia. Please roll a d20. Three?
3.
Okay. It's hard for you to get to sleep. Your mind racing. Back and forth. Breathe out and look to the door, knowing who exactly is on the other side. Probably arms crossed, leaning against the other side, waiting for it to open. There's a sense of comfort there. But you feel a sting in your eye. And you cringe ever so slightly before it fades. And your heart starts to pound and race. panic filling you? What if more people get hurt because of you? You know who would understand people hunting you? Thana. There's so much writing on you. You were born for this. You were made for this. You were taught for this. Why can't you be perfect, Somnia? You are supposed to be magnificent. But you're running. You close your eyes and you shift, opening your eyes to mountains, snow, crisp. The scent is familiar, but also daunting. As you hear crunching behind you. Let out a breath.
Somnia, somnia, somnia. Well, look what we have here. A little lost lamb who will be sent to slaughter.
The crunching of the snow stops behind you. She's right. No, she's not. She's wrong. Right? You feel a cold metal claw come around your neck and hold you. You swallow hard, just waiting for it to happen. She has you right here. What is she waiting for? But she lets you go.
Well, that's just boring if you're just gonna allow me to do it. Ugh, I thought you would be more fun than that. Come on, Somnia, put up a fight. Or is just no fight left in you? Or maybe you didn't have any in the first place. After all, you just fled. Let all those priests die in your stead. What a coward you are. I'll see you soon, sister.
And you hear the footsteps slowly walk away. You don't turn around. You won't give her the luxury of seeing your face. That bitch. If she even came close to anyone you cared about, you would grab your sword and you would... You're not a coward. You feel that pain in your eye again. Why were you chosen for this? Did they do it on random? Or is there a reason? Please roll a history and an intelligence.
Okay. 16 history and 15 intelligence.
Okay. It's a little hazy. You remember hearing a tale from Garen when you were younger. A story about a creation of a creature. Those creatures are like these things that are haunting you and your group, but they're not at the same time. Everyone carries sin in some way, shape, or form. Is it because you are sinful? You were told to be someone who thought about equality. You were taught to have honor in yourself, in your country, and the people that served it. What kind of goddamn demon thought you would have a sin that they would want to utilize against you? Roll another intelligence.
Sorry, I forgot what it was already. 16 again.
You close your eyes and feel the coldness around you. You remember hearing a voice as you were falling asleep. Once in a long, long, long time ago.
Each of us are sinful in our own ways. Some rely on sin, but is sin so bad? Is it so bad to have pride in oneself? To feel love or lust toward someone? To envy someone else? Why is it damned? Why is it looked down on so much? What makes something pure or not pure? What's the difference between the heavens and the below? Freedom. Or being confined in a certain manner. Why is it so bad to sin?
You stay quiet, listening to the voice repeat its question. Is it really bad? Those who have hurt those priests in the past, is it so bad to have feelings of hatred and wrath to get revenge upon them for doing the same? Is it so bad to take care of yourself but be considered through other people's lenses to be lazy? What makes a sinner versus a saint? What is this all about? And why are you wrapped in it? I feel a little bit of anger before your mind drips off for the rest of the night. Rye, do you eventually go to sleep?
I suppose.
Please
I'm not
roll.
an elf, so I can't get away with not sleeping. Five.
You're lucky I rolled low. You're free from a dream. You're more preoccupied with looking over your friend who is currently drunk sleeping and you don't want them to, choke on their vomit. If they do vomit.
It's the dad.
Yep.
It's the dad.
In the morning, you all slowly wake up. Comet still feels that something was in their hand. It's not there when they wake up. Not sure what it was. Somnia, you of course are woken up by Garen kind of rustling outside the door. Not sure what he's doing. But you all smell the smell of fresh coffee at 2:30. You don't know if it's Mona who has set that up or her little goblin assistant. But there is some fresh coffee and some pastries available for you as you head to your ferry. Good morning. Well, early morning. And that's where we're gonna leave tonight.
Does Comet... Oh, I have a question!
Okay, what's your question?
Real quick. Does, if I look at my hand, if, Comet looks at his hand, does he see anything or just feel like it?
It just
feels
like there was something in your hand, and now you feel like a little bit naked without whatever this object was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you're like, I need to find that. Whatever that was, I need it again.
Okay. Okay, cool.
But we are past midnight for our East Coasters, and it's 9:30. We went a half hour over. Sorry, not sorry.
But that was a lot of fun.
There is
we got
absolutely